Hello and welcome back to Lollipop Chainsaw Dad Attack.
Check out this new trick, Nick. It's called the Chainsaw Dad.
Okay, so last time we had Casey Green, now we got Bob and Threadbare. No offense to you, Mr. Threadbare, but it seems like we're blowing our metaphorical a little early. Yeah, I said that.
Well, I'm glad to be here, Steve.
Today we're playing as Chifusa Manu, who is from, I'm not joking, Magical Breast's Secret Sword Scroll.
I don't know which part of that to be amazed at.
She is a samurai whose goal is to give every woman in Japan a decent bust. Again, I'm not kidding.
Alright, I'm still reeling because I'm pretty sure you said Chief Mufasa.
No, I said Chifusa Manu.
Well, I heard Chief Mufasa, and that's what I choose to believe. That Mufasa, the lion, is now traveling throughout Japan in an effort to give everyone a kiss.
Okay.
This is now my personal belief, and it is now my religion. Worship is Sundays at whenever.
We have Bob in here because he's a huge metal fan, and this is the level with the metal boss.
Ah, yeah, it's Vicky.
Yep, Vicky.
Yes, I know I'm not pronouncing that correctly.
You know, I know a few things about football, too, although I'm not exactly the same level of fan. My dad's pretty big into football, though.
I know a bit about football. Like, I actually know what a safety is, so, that's more than some people do.
Why wasn't the title of the thread Zombies Taste Like Chainsaw Dad? Why, Kalon?
My chainsaw dash brings all the zombie boys to the yard?
I think that's a bit too long. But yeah, not much has changed since hard mode. These zombies are still kinda easy to kill.
It is fun! It makes me forget that most of my friends are dead!
Nick, still the greatest.
Nick is the greatest character in this game. No, wait. Forgot about Dad.
Yeah. What? One day, Nick. Well, wait, no. I was gonna say Nick might be a dad. Oh yeah, he got the body, but are we sure? You know, bits still work. Are we sure?
I might have to get some testosterone supplements, but other than that, the bait and tackle should still be in good working order.
So, yeah, there is possibility of Nick dad.
Whoa!
Or he might have a stroke in a couple years. Hard to say.
Nah, I thought that was in the brain. His brain should be okay, aside from, you know, all the head trauma.
Well, there you go.
I will admit right now, I did not do the greatest in this level. I only beat Dad's score by like 200 points.
I need a girlfriend!
Getting close.
Yeah, it was really close. So this is probably my worst performance in the hard mode run.
What's your favorite color, Nick?
Blue? No, green.
Awesome! I love learning about.
I just want to say, why is the costume from the Magical Breast expansion in anime is less revealing than literally everything else?
That's a good question. No, wait, no, it's not less revealing than the bunny outfit. Come on.
Okay.
All these small
Point.
fires are dangerous, but kind of atmospheric.
Do mascot uniforms really count on that sort of scale?
But I think we need to stay focused.
I would say yes for reasons.
Oh, damn, that's the line set.
Yeah.
Good hustle, Mick.
I really don't know this level too well, which is why I do so bad in it. I actually think this is the level I've played the least out of all of them.
Like, skip it or what? What's the deal?
You wanna have babies someday, Nick?
in the levels, you can select your which level you want to play after you beat it.
Oh, hey, Nick just brought up Dad Chat.
Yeah, Dad Chat. I forgot that this was the level that happened in.
Well, you have to admit, this level is pretty samey, especially when you consider that the last one was pretty much this one.
Yeah, like, you get onto the ruse, like, halfway through, but before that, it's just like, you pretty much have already done this. Also, this part. I fucking hate this part.
It's just that now you're up against a bunch of jocks instead.
Yeah.
Was there like 7 or 8 games going on today? Why is everyone in uniform?
That's a good question. Does San Romero High have, like, 3 baseball games? Teams, I mean? Like, they have way too many players.
And all the footballers are in outfit. And...
Baseball teams and football teams tend to have a surprising number of players.
They're not even in the same season.
Just on the second and third strings, you know?
Yeah, true.
I use magic.
He's just so happy whenever he gets a body.
Well, he did spit fire. I would be very pleased with myself too, assuming my lungs were not crisp.
True.
If you still had the air to breathe, you would be shouting with joy.
But yeah, all the players are in uniform.
Well, and all the firemen.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe there was like some sort of pep rally for both baseball and football?
Maybe they are forced to practice in uniform.
Maybe they don't own any other clothes.
They just have to throw it all out when they get on the team.
Well, considering the markup you see on a lot of uniforms for school.
Yeah. Oh man, I just remembered we're getting to zombie-based basketball soon.
Julia, you have to be careful.
Alright, lightning hitting that close to her hearing should be gone.
Yes, but it's also lightning coming from a magical flying Viking spaceship piloted by Zombie.
So there should be blood coming out of her ears. This is a terrible place for the basketball court. I mean, they must lose so many balls. Kalon, what the hell am I hearing?
You're hearing Space Jam again.
I understand that. You have besmirched the name. You do not simply get to insert Space Jam wherever you please.
That's why I inserted it with basketball. Come on, it makes sense.
This isn't really basketball, and you know it.
Neither was Space Jam.
Space Jam was indeed basketball, and it was the greatest game of basketball in the history of the world.
This is just an extended game of horse, that's all.
Yes, pretty much.
Incredible game, Juliet.
Well, that was the last time we'll be hearing Space Jam, because that's the last time I have to play zombie basketball ever. Even though I recorded this before the normal runs. Oh yeah, that's right, I forgot to mention, all these videos were recorded first because the game can only support one save file. So all the hard mode stuff was done before the normal mode runs.
Oh, and you had to give up all of these anime outfits you unlocked.
I know, it's just so...
It must have kept you up at night.
I know. Actually, the only thing that made me really disappointed was that I have to grind for move sets again. Not even the costumes, just the moves.
Impressive! Hold on with your teeth, Nick.
And the basketball teams are in uniform.
We've got all sorts of stuff going on.
What is happening at this school?
I don't know.
Why was he holding a foot... Oh, no, that wasn't it. Sorry. I
Yeah.
thought he was holding his football.
Here's where they make fun of James Gunn.
Well, most people do. Some. I mean, he's James Gunn.
It's James Gunn making fun of himself.
I don't know that much about James Gunn.
Well, Okay, let's see. If you go down to a microscopic level, you will probably find a chain of atoms somewhere spilling out James Gunn.
Oh, come on, he can't be all bad. He did make this game after all, or write it, anyway.
You know, IBM can actually do that. As in, like, they can actually arrange atoms into letters.
Wow.
That's frightening. That would be very hard to read.
It would be very hard to read.
Well, you can read it on an electron microscope. They even made this little animation, in fact. I think it's on YouTube. You should look for that sometime.
What if they put that on a contract? What if that is the extreme fine print? Oh, jeez. What if we signed our rights to?
Oh, God!
God.
Do you like it? Go, die, zombie scum! Ready? Okay!
Oh, this area is even more of an asshole because, look, they added an extra zombie to it. And it's named. This is the named cheerleader zombie. The best way to deal with this is to just smack them all once and then run to the next one if you want to save all of the students anyway. You could just let them die and not care.
So you're drawing aggro?
Yeah.
All the zombies have names. It's just that we don't know them.
You bring up a point.
I gotta assume the name zombies are just Juliet's former friends.
Actually, funny thing you should mention that, if I don't know if you've been paying attention to the posts, but every time I kill a named zombie, I include it in the update. And the one we just killed was one of Juliet's former squad mates, and apparently she wanted to be team captain and got really jealous that Juliet did, so she put like chocolate laxatives in a brownie or something. So, I screwed that up.
Ray! That could also have been the title of the thread.
And also, there's an infinite score glitch. If you go back down there and just keep using the trampoline, you can just grind for score forever.
Seems boring.
Yeah, there's a reason why I don't do it.
Because it's fucking boring?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Bobbin, you're still here.
He's quiet. He's a quiet man.
That's why I play quiet games.
Except for Brutal Legend, which is loud as hell.
Yeah. And it talks for me.
Oh, it does.
I love Brutal Legend, really. Just, if nothing else, for the art style.
Yeah. Wasn't there, like, Pixar animators that worked on that game?
They confirmed that there was at least one person who was at Pixar and who was then at Double Fine.
Well, enough about a game that I'm not even LPing. I am watching the LP of it, though. Everybody watch that LP. It's way better than this one.
Yeah, probably.
Feels great to have legs again.
Mainly because, you know, we're just doing the same things we've already done. Just on a harder difficulty. So that way I can show off awful skins like, things from Magical Breath's Secret Sword Scroll.
That was so hot.
I still cannot believe that is an actual anime that exists.
I'm not gonna be happy until I have, like, Sensei Apocalypse. I just need that to be real now.
Wait, Sensei Apocalypse?
It was a joke we did in the credits.
Yeah.
Well, not so much a joke as a thing I said that might have been a joke at some point.
And then you immediately regretted it. Like you do with most things that you say.
I regret everything I do at all times.
Well, it's probably more efficient than the alternative. Picking and choosing what you like and don't like about yourself.
This is true.
I exist in a constant state of regret, basically.
I'm just here. I exist. By the way, this lightning's really fucking annoying because it hurts a lot when you get hit by it. There is an achievement for getting hit by lightning like 10 times, though. So if you're hunting for achievements, then just stick around here and intentionally kill yourself a couple times.
What's the achievement thing? You know?
I don't know. I don't remember it. And last time we did this, we went the way of coins. This time we're going to go the way of enemies, because I think in the long run they're worth more score. I mean, that's a lot of coins down there, but I'm not exactly sure how many, if it's enough to be worth it, but I do know that that was like 2,000 points I just ran over, so...
I see the ship! The best calories!
Oh, and Bobbin, remember when I asked you to find me a metal cover of Take Me Out to the Ball Game?
Yeah.
Here we go. Because zombie baseball, not that interesting, so let's just speed this up by 400 times, or 4 times.
Well, 400 times would be 400 times faster, not 4 times faster, which...
Yeah, this is 4 times faster.
Yeah.
How did you mess that up?
I don't know.
There is a large difference between 4 and 400.
Did you just shoot Uwe Boll?
His name was Uwe, yes. I'm pretty sure that was an intentional reference. Like, the first name zombie you ever fight is named George.
Yes! Victory! Looks like zombie baseball has its own Babe Ruth, and she's a real babe!
I should do this all.
And the rest of this is pretty much just
I
Vicky.
should find my sister.
I think the ship went over to the school's unrealistically gigantic swimming pool.
Totally.
We are Vikings, short and stout. We like to...
And Vicky, he doesn't change that much until about his 3rd form. He does have a bit more health to work with, though, so he'll be able to do more stuff more often, but he doesn't do any extra stuff until Form 3. Oh, and something I forgot to mention in the normal mode run is that there is a way for him to knock you off the ship, and you can do a quick time event to get yourself back up, but I've never been able to get that to trigger ever. So I have no idea how to do it, so I never show it off.
You know something interesting about VK? You don't often see drummer leads.
This is true.
I mean, you'd see about equal measures of vocalists and guitar vocalists, but then you have the uncommon bass vocalist, but very rarely does the drummer do anything other than drum.
Well, I would imagine that the drums get in the way a lot of that.
You ever, like, actually look at the drummer? They're always, like, drenched in sweat. Drumming seems to be pretty hard work.
Yeah, I was going to say, the drums are the very hardest part of any metal band.
Especially if you're that one-eyed guy, arm guy, I think, from Styx.
Like, there's a reason that Van Canto, the a cappella metal band, still has a real drummer. It's because a beatboxer would pass out trying to keep up with a metal drummer.
Wow.
Yeah, I would like to see someone try, though. Be entertaining, at the very least. I was about to point out that Vikings didn't actually wear horn helmets, but then it occurred to me that they also didn't play the drums. Fly around in magic ships.
Oh, and according to the thread, they also have pretty good hygiene. So, well, had pretty good hygiene.
But yeah, like most of the stereotypes we see about the Vikings today were basically just to demonize them and make them look bad because, you know, they kind of did raid and pillage and rape and all that, and that tended to make people mad.
Well, actually, most people did have fairly decent hygiene until industrialization or so. When, you know, everybody was living in close quarters and you couldn't afford to get that much water together at once. And the river's too dirty to swim in.
I thought that the whole thing with that, though, was that back in the day, Christians said that if you took a bath, you were basically washing away the purity, and that you were...
Yeah, thing is, nobody really listened to that.
Oh, okay.
I mean, some nobles did in some nations. But not really outside that, no.
Okay. So it's not as bad as I was thinking. Alright.
A large percentage of the Bible is about how to properly wash one's self clean. It's like, if you have sinned, you must wash your sins away for like 3 hours. Blah blah blah.
3 hours? God damn.
When you make no distinction between God and nature, the rules that keep you alive in nature seem to come from God.
Yep. Funny how that works.
I have a really hard time trying to finish him off, but here we go.
By the way, did I mention that his boss theme is depressingly non-death metal?
Yeah. No, you haven't mentioned that, but it doesn't really sound death metal enough.
How the hell were you staying in the air?
Carefully?
That's still ridiculous.
Alright, and the way his third form changes is... Remember how I mentioned last time he has 2 different versions of the beam?
Also, he should be growling more. That's hardly
Yeah.
a growl at all.
Maybe the voice actor couldn't pull it off.
Yeah.
Well, then get a better voice actor, damn it! He's only got one job. Growling.
But it turns out that the second type of beam is only in hard mode. I think it's this one where he just shoots you rapidly as opposed to doing one big unibeam.
That was definitely worth an entire another video.
He does remind me of Pac-Man, though.
Yeah, seriously, how are these big growls? Just be like, eat my own legs, sir.
For some reason, you saying "I'm Vicky" got to me. God damn it!
This video isn't nearly death metal enough.
Blackest black is infinity forever.
No, that's black metal.
Whatever.
Lightning has always freaked me out.
Don't test Bobbin about metal, okay? He'll win. I think the only person that could give Bobbin a run for his money that I know personally is my brother-in-law.
Yes, it's time! Finish him!
Yeah, your brother's a known metal aficionado.
No, my brother-in-law.
Right, whatever.
Yeah.
Well, you did get A+ across the board.
Yeah, it's really easy to get A+ though. But I beat Dad's score by like 200 points. Is 161 like 600?